How's it going, Cookie Ketrick Medic? Or whatever. Pronounce that first part. Oh, is my... Oh, main part is paused. Weird. Sorry. Technical... Huh? Alright, while I'm setting this up, for some reason it didn't want to work, I am going to talk about the contest. Or try to talk about the contest. And okay, so... I'm doing a contest. Sorry. Cookie Medic. There we go. Okay, sorry. Anyway, apparently can't look at stuff and talk at the same time. Oh, no, everything is all gummed up. My settings are gummed up. Give me a second. So...
Everything going according
you want to talk about the contest? Talk about the contest while I'm setting things up. Pretty please. Please?
What mic do you have on right now?
Can you not hear me properly?
I can hear you.
Okay.
You can't really hear me though.
I'll have to set up that change. Okay, sorry. When I reset my camera, it resets all my stuff. Is that gonna zoom? No, it's too much. Cookie Medic. Yes, healing cookies. That does sound awesome. Or amazing superpower. How's that, guy? How's it look now? Alright.
Well, we can see what you're painting now.
Yeah, okay. Now let's just change the mic so now you can hear my, okay, my girlfriend. Alright.
Maybe.
Try this one. How about now? Can you say something?
Hello.
No?
Mm-hmm.
You have to
It's
talk
weird,
about?
I turned to face the other way and you still can't really...
What's my, okay, the camera, the mic on my model is the, Pro Stream one?
Oh.
Can you hear me now? We're gonna hear you?
Zulu says he can hear us, so...
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so today I'm going to tell everyone about the 100 follower contest. So to enter, all you have to do is chat in the stream, and you get 1 entry per stream that you come and chat in. And it's running until the end of the month. And if you are the lucky watcher that gets drawn as our winner, you will get your choice of either $100 in Rain City Hobbies goodies, or an hour of private painting tutoring, or credit for a painting commission for a 30 mil sized model to advanced quality that, provided it's an appropriate model, will get painted on the stream. And that's
it.
the details.
Alright, thank you so much. Alright. So today we're painting this Tazak Geronimo, the guy. And he's, well, pretty dark skin. Almost as dark as the other guy before. And then he's actually mostly brown. He's a lot of hair, so shouldn't be that bad.
Is this better than the one that was all red?
Yes. Maybe, I don't know. Figure out how the hair goes. Okay, so I'm gonna do the guy's clothing first, because that seems easy enough. So how you guys doing? Cookie Medic and, I don't know how to pronounce that. Yuki? Yuki?
Kinetic?
Kinetic Medic? I don't know. And then Zulu. How you guys doing? You guys, enjoying your first day back to work? That sounds like a fun day. Oh.
I mean, I'm already over the line at the post office after it being closed for 4 days.
Yeah. That's quite the little...
I'll be good and ship our orders as soon as we can. And then you stand in like the 12-person line to do it.
Yeah.
You seem to have muted your music.
Is my music off?
Yeah, Did it just delete all of your settings this time?
I'm increasing the volume of it because it sounds like it's playing.
Now I can hear it.
Okay. Weird.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't hear anything today.
Is your volume very low?
No.
Yeah. The card art kind of blocks like this whole nether region area, so I don't really know what to do for this part, unfortunately. I want to keep it, it looks like it's like a red area, so I'm just going to, let's see, make his pants white. He's like got a red and white color scheme going, so I guess I'll just do that. He's got like a white and red loincloth thing. Because his head, his bandana and his, I guess, skirt thing and his neckerchief is red, so let's leave it like that. Oh, and he's also got his sleeves. Okay. And so while that's going, I'm also going to block in the guy's red parts too with some scorn red base. I'll probably use a wash to get in some of the recesses. Make things easier. Oh, nothing much. We're kind of doing the boring part, which is just blocking in the colors right now, waiting for paint to dry. Once all the gray's dry, I can start highlighting it up to like a white, creamy white. Not pure white, it's like a kind of like a dirty white. And he's got a brown belt. I guess with the same kind of brown hipster, holster, not hipster. I don't think he has a hipster on his side. It's just, though it is like a futuristic cowboy game, so I wouldn't actually know. I'll give him red little booties too. Actually, no. Let's give him red little booty cuffs. I'll give him brown booties. Or whatever little nubs chibis have. Oh, it looks like a hoof almost, actually. Okay. Where I put my thumb, I was giving it a coat of red. Yeah, the client wanted to basically off the art as close as possible. And so I don't think I can show the art, unfortunately, but I've done pretty close with the other ones too, so I mean, the colors might be just a little different, but the color scheme itself is just pretty much the same. Alright, so, well, the gray's still drying. I'm going to work on the guns. I bust open a new package of, or bought of Thalmar Black. And then I'm gonna lighten it up with a bit of Great Coat Gray. It's a bit of a blue gray. And just this is for the guns. Because I never want to do a pure black. Okay, it's a little too dark still. Okay. Okay. It's kind of weird. He's got like these really dark guns, but the rest of him is kind of light. I'm surprised the guns are like all pure black, basically. Which is not very cowboy western. It should be like wooden, like stock and stuff like that. Maybe in some brass or gold parts. They're actually like black with like blue glow, so I don't actually know. It looks like futuristic, but I don't really know. Are they like toys, I guess, maybe? Laser guns? It's like children, because like the Chibi kind of like children-esque, right? So you get like the cowboys and Indians, children playing. No, I have the art. I have the card for the game, which I can see, but I can't show it on the stream just because I don't have the whatever it's called, the copyright for the image, because it's not my art. So okay. So now let's work on his little vesty part. Thanks. Okay, is that you? Okay. Oh, I actually was right, except for some very few small parts. It actually has the full art my girlfriend gave me. So this is red, this is the white. This booty cups actually are supposed to be brown, but whatever. Okay. And he's got like a blue gem in the center.
And then that is striped, that little hanging.
Oh yeah, I thought it was red, white striped, but it's actually blue and black. So he's got like the weird teal blue on his loincloth, and then on his gem, and then he's got these like war paint kind of stripes underneath his eyes, which is the same kind of teal, which kind of matched the gun. Okay. So let's.
It's less just red.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Still very basic.
Okay, so put it in the one that was all.
Okay. Well, I just think YouTube and stuff like that are kind of like more picky for that kind of stuff, aren't they? So like they don't really care if the Ninja Division is like care. They just like if I want to monetize it, then I have to have all the rights. So it's totally fine to have a link but not actually show it. It's one of those better safe than sorry kind of deals. I didn't get my more white out. There we go. Okay, some more white. I'm just gonna brighten up this creme, and then do the final highlight. Let's see. Well, I still got like I'm not going to stream these guys because there's a whole bunch of them, but I've got like 14 of these law bots to do still, and I've got another 4 more heroes. And I plan on doing like all law bots this week, just airbrush the hell out of them and stuff like that. But the heroes, I don't know if I want to stream them anymore because I've done 4 already, and then I've got some like 40k to do, like a Primarch, and so it'd be nice to change it up. Things like that. I don't know. I'm tempted to do all the chibi on heroes in stream because they're more interesting ones, but just my schedule is a little tight right now.
You could do like one more next Tuesday.
Yeah, maybe. Change it up because like I'm not going to be able to finish up the Apharius in 2 streams, Thursday and Friday, so might be able to break it up.
There's definitely no way Alfarius is 2 streams.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Are you doing that one that we just got on stream? The Resin Raging Heroes?
Yeah, but when does she do again? She's actually
due soon.
I know, she came in late. So I might have to do her instead of some chibi stuff, depending. Yes, painting your own stuff. Yeah, I haven't done that in forever.
Hey, that's not true. You painted Cthulhu like 2 months ago.
Yeah, it's true. I did the other chibi. Let's see. I don't know if you've seen this Cookie Medic or whatever. This is my the chibi Cthulhu guy from Impact Miniatures. I got it from Gen Con a couple years ago, and I did him on stream. It was 2 sessions, so about 4 hours of work. Not done. I haven't touched him. But yeah, I do like him. And Chibi works well on like Inhuman stuff, so I'm a big fan of like Chibi monsters. And so yeah, he's a cool boy.
Okay, so that other model has to get back to Montreal for May 28th.
Oh, well, it's not too bad.
That's
so
not
yeah,
awful.
yeah. Okay, so I can probably do some more Chibi next week, depending on how everything works out. So I plan on doing a bunch of airbrushing those stupid law bots, all 14 of them today, after the stream maybe. It's a lot of grind, basically.
Yeah.
Because it's fun doing like a hero on the stream, but like doing like a bunch of like block work like that. It's just... Okay, I think it needs a bit more lightness for the final highlight.
Enjoy 2 hours of watching paint dry for people.
Well, it's like it's like
it's too repetitive.
Yeah, it's like let me do this same action 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I figured out when I did the Blood Bowl orcs. I did 5 for my first stream. And yeah, it's like it's much funner doing.
This could be more fun.
Yeah. He's destroying your sanity in a cute way, right? Like a puppy. Make people act all weird because they're so darn cute. Okay. I think that's it for the grayish white. Maybe a little more on the edge. Make the borders pop a bit more on like his coat part. Alright. Let's see your guy. Oh! What is that from? It's kind of cute.
It's a Rail Raider. It's just one that you didn't get to do.
Oh, okay.
I really like that model. It was really good.
Yeah, he's quite interesting. He's like a little captain, or he's like the, what's the captain of a train? I don't know, the conductor, I guess? Is he that? It looks very military. He's also got the lanterns, so... Some reason I think associate lanterns are like railway conductors for some reason. Okay, let's come back to the slobs.
I think that's the coolest Rail Raider model I've seen.
Oh. Okay. Let me just...
You have such nice models.
Shame about other things.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they've learned a lesson and are going to sort their stuff out.
Not pay themselves so much. Okay. That's cool. I don't think this has any expansions. I'm just doing the base game for your client, a local guy. Okay. No, actually I've got a few. I've got Boba Fett, which I'm not doing. He's already painted by somebody else. I'm just giving him a black base, and then there must be 2 other ones because on the art box I have only 6 heroes, but actually have 8 miniatures for heroes. So there must be 2 other ones for expansions. Okay.
There's, I think, some more Kickstarter exclusive.
Yeah, that's the other miniature I'm not painting, but I'm just blacking out the base for the guy. He's kind of cool. That cat is kind of cool, kind of freaky. Scary, cute. Okay, while that is setting, I'm going to just work on the gun a bit. Add some cream to it. Mouth white highlight. You can be a little careful with the mouth white highlight when you're adding it to blue stuff because it makes it green, so watch your colors. Hopefully. The oh, Relic Knight, right. But that was more of like a licensing issue or something like that.
There were a few things.
I don't remember. I didn't back that one, so I don't really know the particulars of that kind of Kickstarter. I just know Kickstarters in general can be high risk. Did we do another? Have we done a Super Nerd Explorer Kickstarter before? That was our first one. Cause we played the base game.
We bought the other one retail.
Yeah, we bought the other one. We actually have the original retail. It was quite nice, and we bought the Forgotten King, and he's
like everything.
Yeah, and I like the miniatures in that, and like the gameplay is quite cool. But then, I guess it was a little too good to be true for the other Kickstarter. I mean, hopefully it delivers, but I mean, you never know, right? I'm hearing things on the.
At least they're back to trying to communicate with people.
Yeah, there was like that silence was not very.
The year of nothing.
Yeah. That was not very nice. Okay. So, I'm just going to pick out some of the more raised parts with a finer brush. I think it might be a little green. I think it'll be fine. that you?
No.
Mm. And then I might go back with like a black wash and just, or even just a black paint and just make some of those recesses a little more defined, or a little too sloppy with the highlights.
Oh no, that's an adorable miniature.
Oh. What are you finding?
It's a pelican
It's a pelican.
and a toucan.
Oh.
Oh, these are actually interesting. Huh, what is this?
My girlfriend's finding cute chibi models.
No, it's not even Chibi.
Oh. Is it the Panda Cult game stuff?
No, it's the second government of India.
Second. It's a little exact.
Came up on like new miniatures announcements, and it's really cute.
Okay. It's not even chibi?
They have some things that are kind of approaching.
So it's stylized then?
Much, but I really do.
Very stylized miniatures?
Yeah, they're really nicely styled. It looks like these might actually be like resins, not just 3D renders.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe. That one would be.
Okay. The Blood Bowl person was talking.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. Did a little bit of streaks for like the light shine. Make the guns a little more interesting looking. Because I'm doing like a non-metallic kind of look. Not too bright though. Try and keep it a little dark. You sent me a link to the one's thing? I guess.
Post it in the chat.
Oh, okay. I'll look
And
at
I
it.
sent you a link to the whole Kickstarter.
Okay.
It's really cute. It's like walking and it's got like a fish in its mouth.
Oh.
Right? It's really cute.
That's really cute.
I actually really like the sculpting style overall of this.
Oh, but, the bull terrier's kind of cute too. Weird beaks. That's the birds. Blue coat soldier.
Well, even like the people are like really nicely sculpted.
They're over exaggerated in some parts, like
Yeah,
their faces.
they're definitely heroic.
Yeah. They're cool. They're a bit Disney-esque, I gotta say. Kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. Okay, sorry. Back to the whatever we're doing right here.
Just minor distractions.
It's always nice looking at pretty models, though. Now that's a trigger, I think.
Pelican's only 6 pounds.
It's a pretty heavy miniature.
Oh no, that's euros. Euros, 6 euros.
So it's like $8-9 Canadian.
You get the pelican and the toucan.
Oh, that's cute. It's that song I keep on hearing that. I think it's from like Stellaris.
This does sound a lot like the music in Stellaris.
Yeah. Like I swear to God. Well, at least you can watch stuff while you're working. I do watch a lot of Netflix when I'm working, though. It's kind of fun. Of course, I can't watch Netflix while I'm doing this. It'd be too distracting.
One too many things.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna just refine those guns a bit more. And then done. The guns are basically done. Alright. I'll work on some red.
Also, yeah, Todd, come on, why haven't you made busts of us yet, or chibis?
What? Custom chibis. Oh my god, no, I don't think I'd be a good chibi. My face is too long. I have Cat the Sphinx. Sphinx Cat. That might be pretty cute, Minnie.
I don't think I'm hairless.
No. I was thinking more of the Sphinx as in like the like the cat with the woman's face kind of thing, not like the hairless cat. You definitely have a mane. Okay.
Well, I wish you luck on Guild Ball Brewers Kinetic.
Yeah.
I've cleaned enough Guild Ball for several lifetimes.
Yeah, their plastic is annoying to like try and like go through. It's durable, which is good, but also bad to clean. So, yeah. It's actually kind of similar plastic to this, I gotta say. It's like a board game plastic, which has good and bad points.
I'm still traumatized by that snake skin that took 3 different parts replacement.
Yeah, but that was also the metal ones too.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
So the one in the original blister had a miscast face to the point where it was just kind of smooth.
And then the second one had like a sandpaper face.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a actual snakeskin face, but okay. And then the third one was the charm, I think. Okay, I think those guns are done. Good enough. I might go back and actually darken some of it. Just give it more of a contrast in some areas. Make it look more interesting.
Just think of Tartan as great freehand practice.
Tartan? Oh my god. It's not even freehand. It's more of like practicing how to like make everything even, because the freehand bar is just making lines, which is in itself not that hard, but making straight lines that are uniform everywhere and also conforming with like the shape and the curve. It's just like I've done trolls for Trollbloods for War Machine, and yes, it's a bit of a disaster sometimes because they're all wear tartans. Okay. There we go. I think I can call those guns done for now. Actually, wait. Just really dark out that one trigger area, so you know it's not supposed to be part of the model. That's pretty good. My only problem with like tartan stuff like that is also trying to shade it too. It's like, oi. It's like, how do you shade that? Do you like do a black wash over it? Do you like just do highlights, like progressive highlights over top of it? It just, there's many ways you can do it, and not all of them work. It looks very good though. I like that tartan. Okay, so let's work on the brown parts, like his holster and stuff like that. So he's got a bit of like tassels, because all cowboys need tassels around his vest thing. And he's got a brown holster, and then you got brown booties. Or maybe just call him hooves in this case, because he's a lot of chibi models have like hoof-like feet. And he's also got brown sleeve or cuffs. There we go, cuffs. That's a word, right?
Yes.
And while I'm at it, I'm also going to black out or brown out his hair, because his hair is like a very kind of darkish looking brown. So I'll use the same brown, but I'll use a different highlight. Okay. A bit of like a giant gap right where his ear kind of meets, but I think it'll be fine because the way I do the black borders, it kind of will hide it. It kind of creates a natural black border there. So it will kind of merge seamlessly with all my other black borders I do for chibi miniatures. This guy's got a lot of hair. Is that you? No.
Well, it's someone messaging the page.
Oh, okay. It's the Guild Blood Bowl person, right?
Hmm? No, it's actually this guy.
Oh, Zul? Oh, okay.
No. The guy you're painting for right now.
Oh, okay. He's got little wings right here of hair popping out of his headband.
Aren't those feathers?
No. He has no feathers.
Oh, you're right. He really doesn't.
Yeah, he's not that cliche of a Native American. There's no feathers on his model. Unlike the courtesan lady, the lady of the night, she has a few feathers in her cap. I mean, he does have a headband with long hair, so it's pretty cliche. And his name's also Geronimo. Isn't that the, or is it Tonto? One of those really weird names they had for like a terrible stereotype. For one of those old Western shows. I never actually watched them, so I don't really know, but it definitely sounds like it. Or no, was it the general?
Mm-hmm.
It was a general, wasn't it? So he was like fought the American army till bitter end. I don't know if he actually won any fights or big battles. I think he might have. Was he the guy that sent Custard to the ground or packing?
Just some ambient sirens.
Yeah.
Yay, city life.
Yes. We're in like a downtown core part of the area we're in. It's convenient, but also a little noisy sometimes. Only 96%, sorry. Percent done? The tartan or something else? Okay. I think that's...
Good progress for 40 minutes in.
Oh. Yes. Only 9% stereotype. 99% stereotype. He's got war paint, and he's got tassels. Actually, no, tassels is more of like a cowboy thing, so he's... But yes. I mean, he's not wearing like a... I guess he is wearing a loincloth. Never mind. Okay. So while that's drying, I'm gonna...
They didn't give him like a massively offensive headdress.
Yeah. Well, I mean, aren't those like a war kind of thing? It's a war hat thing, so like he is going to war by like
but
raiding.
it has like spiritual and cultural significance, so putting it on like a
something frivolous like this is a little too much.
They didn't do that, so good job.
Yeah, he's a little more westernized. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a black wash. It's called armor wash over the red part, just and maybe a little bit of mixing medium just to thicken it up. If I can find that. Okay. Oh, there it is. All right. So some Privateer press paints, nice non-toxic, so you can potentially chug the paint, which I haven't done in a while, but it shouldn't be that bad for you.
Or when you take a nice swallow of paint water because you use your water cup.
Oh yes. looks like hot chocolate, but it's not. See, a little bit of dark red, so I'm just gonna be quick about the shading part with some black wash.
I mean, at least the nice thing about Guild Ball is even if you paint all of the team, it's not that many models. It's not like a 40k army.
Yes, well, we can have a pretty small 40k army, but then again, those models are pretty big. Like, if you do like a 5-man army, you'd be like 5 knights, which are pretty ridiculous. Okay. There we go. Alright, now let's just make sure the paint doesn't pool in bad spots. And the mix medium really helps with the drying times. It slows it down so you have more playing time. Oh, I forgot his handkerchief.
It's only a brush-looking problem when you give yourself heavy metal poisoning.
Yes. I have not given myself any kind of poisoning yet. I have nearly slit my wrist, but that's a different problem. That was a knife accident. That was a building problem, not a painting problem. I missed my artery and my tendon. That was a good one. Had to go to the hospital for that. Oh, yes, the orc horde, oh my god. I mean, they're fun to kill and play, but like painting it, ooh.
Well, I mean, just in general, the painting backlog is real.
But Imperial Fists are the yellow ones, aren't they? So like, yeah, the banana marines, they're... Don't prime black with that, that's for sure. Okay.
Can you imagine how much more work that adds?
Yeah. I actually had a friend who primed all of his Imperial Guards yellow. And this is Nav. And then he took a black marker and just did all the trim and stuff. And
Of course he did.
And it worked out pretty good. People were actually like commenting on how good it was. It doesn't always take...
I mean, for the most part, people will comment on how good it is as long as you're putting something that's fully painted on the table.
Yeah, that's true. Just trying to make sure all my borders have a nice smooth line, not choppy looking, because it really draws the eye and takes away. Battery goes down. Good fisting, eh? That's thing I recommend. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit of black in the undercarriage area. Whereas he's got a bit of a collar, so I'm just gonna darken that up. Okay. And then just gonna start working on the guy's loincloth. And his gems. So, let's see now. Back to the concept art. And so the middle one is black, so I'm just gonna do these ones as the whatever color this is. Teal, I think. Okay. So let's do a little bit of highlighting on his tassel-y areas and his holster.
That's like the ultimate orc looter.
Yes. I don't know how you'd fit in the armor because they have like much different proportions. Like your legs are tiny and short, and I have like much bigger, broader arms. And
It's magic, okay?
yeah, this is true. They make toasters in the deadly weapons, the orcs. Just gotta think positive thoughts is what their motto. And it works quite well. They have destroyed many a system. They're toaster-powered weapons of doom. Good enough. Alright. Take a bit of black and just define where that strap is on the holster. Oh, I forgot his sleeves. And I'll use a more richer brown for his hair. This is like a leather. Leather I find is kind of reflective and shiny, so I'll give it more of a desaturated look. Way too much seeming white for that. Okay. So let's just block out some areas. Or maybe not block out, but just fix any kind of shadowy regions, which should be darker. before I move on to other things. So actually, I forgot his boots now. What is his boots like? Okay, they're brown, where the red is, and then black. Easy enough. Just killing time until that black wash dries. Really. Black at his little booties, or hoofs, I guess in this case. His hooties? No, not a good word.
Yeah, let's not keep that one.
Alright. Can I add some highlights while it's this wet? Maybe. I guess I'll work on the hair now since the black is still kind of dry. Actually, maybe not. Let's try it out. Let's work on some red now. I'm gonna reclaim some of these areas. Okay, so now, I think a little bit of, I think yellow for the red, because it's not very orange. Can I get almost a skin tone if you put too much yellow in? Which may not be what you want. So I don't think he's like a cannibal or like a person who likes to wear human flesh. Might be a little too insensitive.
I don't think this is the right game for that sort of thing.
Yeah, there's no scalping in this game. Especially since the opponents are robots. You're just gonna have like scraps of metal. Native America, I know like, it was in like South America there was like maybe some cannibalism, but not a streaming conversation? Okay. I've been told. I do a history lesson on terrible things. So I just did the yellow just to like kind of keep the saturation up so it's not pink, but it turns it into more of a flesh tone, which is kind of okay, as long as your other flesh tone isn't the same kind of color. So I didn't want to add the orange because the art doesn't look that warm, and it will kind of really change it, so it's a little too much saturation on the wrong direction, so I'm doing the yellow. It's a little more paler, but it doesn't really add the pink so much, or it's much more of a gradual pink. I'm also gonna go back with a little bit of the red and just blend it back into each other. I'll keep the red saturation up, make it look less flesh colored. Fortunately, that wash really makes it shiny in the recesses, but that's fine. I mean, once I put the varnish on, it'll all go away, but just for the initial viewing right now, not so great. So that wash making it hard to see. There we go. Blending the highlights and the shades together, now it's a little more natural looking. Maybe a little less shadow in there. Yeah, good enough. Alright. We're at the hour mark, basically. I'm going to do another base coat of the hair, then I'm going to work on the teal while it's drying. Get rid of all the white specks in his hair that I've missed. Make sure it's nice and smooth, especially in the recesses, because that's where the highlight is not going to go there. I also forgot his ears, but I guess I'll do that as I do the skin. I like to keep the skin nice and white because it's easier to do the skin tones that way, but I just overpainted his ears a bit. Okay. Good enough. So now we're working the teal. I'm going to black out the non-teal parts on his loincloth. It's not a very Native American pattern, I gotta say. It's like a arrow. Aren't they more swirly, their patterns and stuff? I guess he's also wearing tassels, so it's kind of a hybrid. I'm using a smaller brush for this. Number 4 is a little too big and old. I've had this brush for maybe, I don't know, 5 months, I think, so far. And the tip is not as it used to be, so. There we go. I'm also going to just black out the undercarriage of his skirt. So all that part's basically done. And even, whoop, don't do this. There we go, problem solved. Okay, much better. So, let's work on that teal, I guess. How does he even look, though? A flat looking teal. Actually, before I do this, I'm going to do the gem part. And this gem, oh wait, it's actually a bit of like a non-metallic gold look, so I'm gonna do a dark brownish border around it. A little more saturation, because I like to use bloodstone brown for my gold. Are you okay? Problems off screen.
Measuring paintbrush. Ow!
A little bit of drama off screen. Alright, it's fine. I think it's being I think it's being overcome. Okay. Sorry I'm laughing, but hey.
Yeah, I think I got a new bruise there.
Let's add to the collection.
I'm not doing good this week.
Nope. Desk attacked again. Oops. There we go. Let's see. I think that's okay for now. And then let's just use this gray for the loincloth part. Okay. Let's just make the border a bit more crisper. Good enough. A little bit overpaint there with the black border. It's fine though. Alright, now for gems I like to do a black border around it, so that's why I did the brown first. So now I'll go back over with the black. And then I'll go back with the teal.
Thank you, Kinetic. Have a good day.
Oh, you leaving? It's alright, I'm off the chat right now. Thanks. Have a good one. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time.
Whacked my knee really hard.
Oh. I'm sorry. So, let's do a little bit of... Try and get a bit of blow on it to dry the gem faster. think I'm just gonna use the cream for the highlight on the gem. Kind of give it a more yellow color or green color. Gonna help. Oops, off screen does not work. Go back with this teal and just saturate the area again, provided that it's dry. My brush is a little off. Let me just fix that. It is the epic station from Pretzel. I mean, normally it's just like video game boss music, which is kind of cool. Because I tried the other stuff, like the rock and stuff, I didn't really fit. So, I mean, I don't mind the music. Can like listen to like.
It's just like the contrast between your painting this cute little.
Oh, I mean, he's got guns. It's pretty epic. He's gonna go murder some robots. May or may not scalp them. All right. Let's do a little bit of a white. Little fake dots of white. Make sure my brush tip is actually proper. Make the most top one bigger than the side one, and then the opposite for the bottom. Okay, that's basically his nether region's all done. So I do his skin and his hair. Let's do the hair now. Do a new palette. So for the hair, I'm gonna highlight it with where are you? Some bootstrap leather. Not bootylicious hair. I'm just going to do some layering here. Let's make sure I'm painting on the kitty. So you can see the difference between me highlighting with some the mix of the cream and then this. This is much more saturation. Different tone as well. But the base color between this and the leather is the same. It's the umber. So by the end of this, it'll look quite different. Well, that's the plan anyway. Oops. Don't make your guns hair colored. Pro tip. I'm just blocking out all the hair strands for now, and I'll blend some together. figure out the flow of the model. Make it a little more textury. Most time, most like complex and busy part of a chibi model is like the hair. I find anyway. So try and mimic that. Cause sure as hell not the face. Face is very smooth and undetailed. Okay. So I've got the general gist of the hair, I think. And I'm gonna smooth it out. Forgot the front part. Probably the most important part of the miniature. Where you see the most. Sometimes when you're painting, you focus on weird spots, like hard to get places and stuff like that, and you don't really focus on like the parts you actually see the most, like face and stuff like that. At least for me, anyway. Kind of a problem. Okay, now how am I gonna highlight? I think yellow actually. Touch of yellow. Okay. I'm gonna do some sulfuric yellow, maybe. See if it actually is what I want. It's actually not too bad. It might be a little too much yellow now, but I can always add more yellow or brown. Add more something to it. I like that. And after this, I'm going to go back with Umber and crispen up some of those hair strands. Just add more of a dark border in between some of them.
Crispy hair strands.
My girlfriend's a fan of anything crispy. Mainly crispy chocolate, but who doesn't like crispy chocolate?
What a strange thing to say.
It's called a tandem. A tangent? Whatever it's called. Tangent, there we go. One of those words. Crispy tangent.
Words are hard.
Words are hard when you're painting. Also just in general too, actually. Sometimes when Mel doesn't want to do stuff. They beat it into submission. Yes, you're a fan of the Crispy Club? Crispy Cat Club?
Ooh,
Just don't.
no. No.
It's like, just like the Krusty the Clown Club. Don't spell with all K's. I'm a big fan of chocolate and mint. It's my jam.
Except for those really disappointing cupcakes.
Oh yeah, well. Lesson to learn, don't overcook things. Okay. Just gonna blend that part together a bit. Same with this.
After all this time, these headphones have finally started to do stupid things.
Like what?
They kind of sound like there's crickets around.
Oh, it's. I think it's because you have it on, not stereo. You want the stereo? Do you have wire or?
No, I'm on stereo.
Oh, maybe it's because the batteries are going. Are they attacking you now? Crispy Cat. Yes. Good call there. Don't use all K's. Some problems happen. Alright, and then I'm just going to do a little more yellow, and then I'm going to just crisp it up. Crispy Cat special.
You're bullying me.
How is that bullying? Am I cyberbullying you? Okay, I guess I'll stop now. I'm sorry I cyberbullied you.
It's fine. So I asked for paintbrush samples in synthetics, and they're like, "Do you want squirrel hair?"
Oh!
No, I do not.
Are they robotic squirrels? Android squirrels? No.
I don't think so. No, I just synthetic. That's all I asked for.
Well, some people think fish is not meat, so some people think squirrel is not an animal.
I don't know. I think that's pretty firmly in the animal category.
Well, I think fish are also in the animal category, even though they have no eyelids, but and no feet. But some people don't think that.
Okay, I have had that conversation like a lot of times, like, "Oh, you're vegetarian, so you eat fish," or "Oh, you're vegetarian, you eat clams. They aren't animals." No, those are also animals.
I mean, they're basically a plant, but yes, they still have a phase where they're kind of animal-esque. Okay. Now I'm just going to go back with Umber and just add some darker recesses, then onto the flesh. 40 minutes to do flesh. It's a lot of flesh time.
Yeah, you were speedy today.
Well,
Is it because it was like 2 colors?
yeah, maybe. And also he has no eyes, like...
Oh yeah, it's only like half an eye you're painting, isn't it?
Yeah, and the art is just like a little black speck.
Does he have his little face stripe sculpted on, or is it just...
No, those...
Ooh, exciting freehand opportunity.
Kind of, not really. They're just squares. It's not really a impressive thing to freehand.
should make you paint the rest of the hand on the stream with the swirly cloak.
Oh no, that wouldn't be very fun. He's just very tedious. It's just swirls, swirls, swirls.
Bringing a new level to watching paint dry.
Yes.
Although I don't think with lock and load coming up, you're painting anything just for funsies next level.
No. It's all either work or commission or competition stuff. Nothing I'm ever gonna play, which is the saddest part.
Hey, you almost played Circle there.
I almost did, and then the Infernals came out, and the Infernals are less sexy. Okay. There we go. A little more definition in that hair. Kind of. I don't know. I mean, it's only supposed to be, what, my tabletop quality? So, it's good enough. Now, let's do the guy's fleshy bits. So I'm going to base coat him with some calcite flesh. And then try and make a Native American well, it's not, his skin isn't Native American, it's just some kind of pinkish, yellowy thingy flesh. Actually, no, I'm gonna deepen his skin tone a bit. This is way too pink for anything what I want. Okay. There we go. There's a bit of a bump on his his cheek, and I just cut it off, and it leaves an unprimed dark area, which I'm not going to worry about because that's where his war paint goes, so I'm not going to worry about that at all. I can say he's made of wood now, the streakiness of the dark paint.
Why you do more than one coat?
Yes. 2 thin coats, like some people say. My highlight color is going to be the mouth white base, not pink. So, all right, there we go. It looks kind of creepy now. That weird white dead eye. Yeah, at least his hair is, well, his hair is hairy. Maybe I'll touch up his hair a bit more while I'm waiting for that first coat to dry. Okay. Else before I do his ears, let me just fix this part. Okay. Ears are important, especially when they're visible. Okay. I think his face is dry, so let's give him a second coat now. The epic music for the epic base coat. Okay. It actually needs one more little layer. So back to doing the hair now. Okay. Hopefully the final coat now. There we go. While that's drying, I'm gonna go touch up the guy's hands because I didn't paint enough of his gun apparently. I thought it was part of his hand. It's not. Just his grip is showing too much primer. Just trying to fix that while the paint's drying. There we go. A little better. Yeah. Alright. So, before I forget, I'm going to add some mouth white base to the flesh so I can have more natural, nice looking tone. Let's see now. I might do a little more bloodstone to it. Keep the saturation up while I highlight. Kind of what the art looks like. I'm not going to spend that much time trying to get it perfect. This is only a tabletop quality. Which is my lowest. Which still doesn't look that bad for a chibi because it's relatively simple. Thanks. Thanks, Zulu. I keep on wanting to say Papa, which is just not what I want to say. Okay. Oops. Okay. A little more mouth white base for the final highlight. Actually, I might actually just add some yellow to it. That's why Toad is nice. Toads are great because it's 4 letters. Okay. Add more flesh to that. That might be a better, higher saturation. I'm looking a little paste, or what do you call it again? Chalky or pastel-y. No, it needs more flesh. There we go. A little too wet. Pooled a bit. Okay. I think I'm actually going to go darken it now, once it's dried. Give a bit more of a darker skin. So, let's go back to this. Blend down some of those highlights. And I'm going to take some of this umber and just find a spot that's kind of clear. Probably too much flesh in there. I made it a little too grayish. Let's try that. I kind of ruined his collar thing. Let me just try and fix that. Okay. I can test out this color on the back of his hands. It's not bad. I like it as a dark shade to a Native American kind of skin tone. I mean, it's probably not correct, but it looks vaguely skin tone and it's darker than most natural or most skin tones that people paint. So, okay, I think his face is dry. Let's get the blend in. And I didn't want to do that. Go back to my medium tone and just there we go. Blend it back together. Maybe work on his lips a bit. Trying to base it off the guy's art card, so don't sue me. This is not a good. Oh, Thank you, Rot by Vulcan. Thanks. It's not bad. They're not like basing this off of actual, real skin tones, just this cartoon version of skin. But it's not too bad. Those knuckles could use a little more love, though. And then just a little bit on the nose. I like to give darker skin tone just a bit more of a highlight, because the light sheens a bit more on it. It's harder to notice that kind of like light reflection off of like light skin tones because it's so light. But on dark stuff, you can see where the sun hits it a bit more. Looks kind of creepy with those eyes, though, I gotta say. Okay. Let me lighten up the guy's nose just a bit more. And good enough. Alright, let's do some black bordering around his face. Actually, yeah, black bordering. Because his hair is kind of dark, so it deserves a black border. So let's see now. Whoops. A little too much overpaint there. Also, he kind of looks like Jack Sparrow almost.
This is the one I told you was like
Captain Jack-esque?
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but now I definitely see the resemblance.
Well, he was in The Lone Ranger playing Tonto?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's definitely what this model is.
It's Johnny Depp. What is Johnny Depp's nationality? I mean, he's just like definitely white, but like, is he like Irish or German or Dutch or? Okay, I'm getting a bit of black around his just his lips. And then I forgot about his war makeup thingy. I could do that.
Oh yeah, we're just turning the creepy level up right here.
Black eyes, black soul's eyes. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. And then before I forget, I'm gonna just give him his good old-fashioned war makeup. Hey! He's all Depp. How's it going, Rotten? You joined the contest. Congrats. Okay, let's see. I think it's more of to the side, these They almost look like stickers. That's the way they're on the concept art. There we go. Not done, but getting there. Now let's do some. Let's do cream.
16 minutes.
I have 16 minutes. Oh, I can do eyes in 16 minutes. Well, they're also just black dots, provided I don't like massively wreck whatever I'm painting, like overpaint or underpaint or.
Yes, you brought it just creepier still.
Nothing wrong with that. What's wrong? Thanks. Thanks, Vulcan. It took a little while, but he's getting there. Okay, so let's do a little bit of highlighting on those cheek meat pieces. No, let's go the other way. Another layer of North White base. And I'm going to go with some white. Like pure white for the eyes. Okay. Let's see. Good old saliva to get some good blending in. Okay. I'm gonna go find myself a really good tip brush and then just block in that. Sometimes it's too thin, too long and wispy. That may be okay.
I got the new 4s.
No. I think this one's a little better actually. The other one's too long, like a little more stouter. So this one is better than this one, I think. This one's a little too long. So I'm going to use the Umber, not a black, for this part. I'm just going to make my tip as small as possible and just hope to not to wreck my thing. Nice and delicate. There we go. I mean, it probably could have been a little finer, but that's okay. Alright, now let's do some mouth white. And just whiten up those eyes. Give him some, oh, whatever. I don't care about if I get some white on the bottom of his bandana. I'm just gonna black it out. Okay. So, see, very dark brown eyes. Let's get some bloodstone for this part. Make the saturation a little higher. Just so it doesn't look so similar to the hair. Touch more yellow. Go back to the black. And just be very careful about this part. Okay. I made that border a little too dark, so I'm gonna go back and apply some of that. Okay. I got 8 minutes. Well, I'm basically done now. Rounded the eye a bit more. It's a little flat right there. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna take a nice white speck and just apply it here. Same with this right here. And maybe a little bit on the bottom part right here. And then I gotta fix that little blep I did. Never ending, just going back and forth. Okay. Maybe it's a little darker. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, so let's go back and just black out the bottom of his headband again. There we go. There's a bit of like flesh on his headband, so I'm gonna remove that. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Zulu. Alright. Yeah, I'm almost done. Blackboard. Oh, I didn't even do his ears. Whatever, they're flesh colored. What else do you want on the ears? That's basically all there is, just flesh colored. Okay, let's spend the next 5 minutes working ears now. Let's get a little lighter color.
This was really epic for a while. Now we're definitely in Sims 4 land.
Sims, is it Sims 4? I'm surprised we didn't have to buy this music. Sims 4, buy every single thing.
Well, just, it's in that style.
Okay, I know. Like that Solaris music I listened to before, it's like, do some 4X. Just like the Western colonizers, but a 4X. Alright, there we go. Ears are, what ears? Yeah. I never played Sims 4. I did play Sims, like, 1?
Did you play Sims 4?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I said I have not. But I think this guy is definitely not part of the Sims family. There we go. I think he's pretty good. I guess I could do... Let's see, I should use a different color for this part. It's got some blue gemmy parts. Is this what it is? Arcane blue. This is
get those last 4 minutes in?
I might as well give the people their money's worth. So he's got a bit of our arcane blue. Okay, let's go look at the concept art. Oh, it's actually... There's like supposed to be something here, but there's nothing actually...
It's not on the model?
Yeah. So let's just... Also, his gun is quite different too.
Yeah, this model is a lot different than the concept art, especially when you're comparing it to the
Oh
other
god.
models in the game.
Yeah, this is actually... This barrel part's completely different.
The other ones were very, very true to the concept art, and this one's just very different.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I want to give like this part right here actually any kind of blue glow, because it's supposed to have blue glow, but it wouldn't look good. I don't think. Okay, actually let's do a bit of highlighting before I do the blocking it in. Yeah, his gun's not at all like what the actual concept art's like. Yeah, close enough. Alright. I think, provided I don't... okay. I had red around here, didn't I? There's red. Just looking for mistakes. Where did that gray go now? There we go. I'm gonna just touch up his collar a bit. And then just maybe border out his hair a bit more. There we go. Okay. It's kind of the boring part. Just find anything you've missed and just find the right color to match it. And also defining the border. It does help it pop, but it's not very exciting. Okay, I think he's done. Ready to kill some robots. Or whatever he's doing, those glowy guns.
Robbing a space train?
Yeah, space trains. Also available in the Star Wars universe too. Alright, I think, yeah, it's 4 o'clock. It's time to call it donezo. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned on what? Thursday at 5. Oops. So, I'll post this guys soon.
Hilarious.
Yeah, we're doing a Primark next time. We're doing the, one of the brothers. Twins, I guess the Alfariuses are. No one knows what they are, or who's who.
And then we're going to Maharun now.
Okay, we're going to do a raid to Maharun. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you guys Thursday. Okay. Have a good one. Alright, I'll just... Bye now. Okay. My brother called me.